Fucking awesome.
Silencio!
Oh,
No, we don't talk Spanish in this channel anymore.
no.
See, deer gets what I'm saying.
Yeah, yes, I do.
All right. We are live.
Fuck,
Go!
fuck, fuck,
Go!
a duck screw.
Oh, shit.
Deported.
Ouch!
Now,
Shadow Moon.
deported to the Shadow Realm.
I love that. That's the best thing ever.
All right. Focusing, gentlemen. And the one woman in this entire fucking clan for some reason. Oh, we really got to do something about the ratio in here.
It's looking like a real sausage fest.
Yeah, you would know.
I'm not complaining.
Of course you're not. You're a woman in California. Your morals are not existent.
This is true.
I just killed somebody.
Right.
You hear
I
that
can't
coughing?
believe
They're
that just
contracting
happened.
coronavirus.
Don't breathe into your mic.
This is all being live streamed, by the way. Is this enough proof? All right, FCC, we are not a child-friendly stream. We are not a child-friendly organization. Everybody here is above the age of consent as an 18-year-old adult or higher.
Yeah.
We have people in here who are like 50 or 60. Fucking weirdos. I don't know who plays games at 60. I'm just kidding. Hey! My grandfather continued to do it into his 70s. Now he's just too busy. And we have one concurrent viewer. Sayonara! No. But,
Brave soul.
yeah, really. Tuning into this train wreck. What a fucking week this is going to be. Alright. Hello and welcome once again to the State of the Empire Assembly for the week of the 25th of January 2020. The year of the next great plague, possibly. As always, I'd like to thank all of you who chose to attend this week, as these assemblies help us to keep the Empire strong and flexible, providing a transparency to the masses, a means for Imperials of all ranks to exchange feedback and ideas. Thank you all for your continued interest and participation in the Kaldaran Empire. In attendance at the start of this meeting are, in no particular order, Tutorfish, callsign Sparky, Merkangel, Alchemist, Drusilla, Novasef X, MJ7791, Pastici, Italo, The Wimpy Hot Dog, Thor1986, Coffee Devotee, Ailerons, Grandmaster Frodo, Dear Junior, and of course, I am Emperor Farrison presiding. And there is no impeachment in the Empire. Bingo, bango,
Success!
bongo. That being said, we're going to move right on to this week's promotions and new enlistees. Between the period of the 19th of January and the 25th of January, we currently have a handful of new enlistees, including Fruitcake Shinobi, Libyan Guy, Rowboat, Crazy Midget 69, really gotta love these names, Jadon 420, Lone Milk Carton, points for at least being something different, Lazy Titan, Chump Boy, Equalizer, and Pele. Go kick a ball or something. All of these individuals are new enlistees, currently sitting at the rank of Kamat Grade 1. This week we have one promotion to Kamat Grade 2 in the form of Chump Boy. So, a warm welcome to all of our new members. And of course, a round of applause for the following. Amongst our enlisted promotions, we have Monkey Band 731, DJ, and Shortgit promoted to Stivos. Congratulations on no longer being recruits, gentlemen. Next up, we have Italo, Zeus Godin, Mickey 5, and the Wimpy Hot Dog promoted to Repicar. Congratulations on not being the bottom of the enlisted food chain. You're now slightly above the bottom. And finally, we have one promotion to Photomar in the form of Haramoto Zero. I'm going to call him Mitsubishi. Is that racist? We do not have any promotions for non-commissioned officers or cadets this week. We haven't onboarded enough people for me to consider that phase of people's training complete. And we have obviously no officer promotions to hand out yet. Soon, though. I certainly hope soon. All of that being said, again, a welcome to the new people and a congratulations to those who received a promotion. Anybody who feels they deserve a promotion and did not receive one, please feel free to just blow my DMs up like it's fucking Nagasaki. We cannot keep up with every single thing going on in here by myself. Frodo gets rather busy being, active duty Navy. And currently the legions are not running at full strength when it comes to their command structure. So things getting passed up the chain isn't happening as often as it should. That means that those of you who would like to move up the ladder are going to have to take some initiative to get recognized. Not the worst thing in the world, really. Beyond that, I don't have a whole lot to announce this week. We will be getting back on schedule this week with cadet training. So the Imperial Academy kind of took a bit of a hiatus this week for unintended reasons. Unforeseen reasons, even. We do, as was said before, have the 2nd Legion Commander with us once again. So,
Thank you.
welcome back in full, dear. It's good to see you here active and on
A lot.
near daily basis.
Yeah. It's
Welcome
good.
back, bud.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you. It was a little scary. I don't know if
Welcome back.
I had a heart attack last month. So that's why.
Jesus, man.
Yeah, it was bad, but it wasn't bad. It was more my asthma and shit fucking with it too. So they didn't want to let me go. So I sat in the hospital for almost a month. Yeah.
Well, I'm just glad to hear that you're okay, bud.
Yeah, actually, yeah, my heart rate's at 60 beats per minute and all that other happy fun shit. My blood pressure is almost normal. Although I
That's excellent to hear.
have a pharmaceutical company, like, in my closet now. All the shit I But
That'll fade out over time.
yeah, I hope so. But I'm glad to be back. I see a lot of new faces. I hope to get to game with all of you at some point. I've been on. I haven't really seen too many people on when I've been on, but I'm on during the day a lot. So I want to see who's. I know a few of you are very active because I know I burned poor Deadpool out with me not being here. So I'm trying to look to promote a few people. So let me see what you got. All right, that's all I got because I'll talk the whole damn time.
All right. And of course, that's the 2nd Legion. I have to get in contact with Claytor. I haven't seen as much of him lately. Got to see what's going on with that. And of course, the 3rd Legion is at 50 members, exactly half strength as of this minute.
Awesome.
And I intend to push some recruitment this week. Like I said, I got to get some paperwork from Frodo, work on my own, And I will be spending some more time reviewing those of you from the Academy who submitted your recruiting pitches early, and hopefully sprucing up anything that needs to be spruced up. Shouldn't be too hard to get recruitment in full swing again. We did do 20 people a week for 2 weeks there, and admittedly we're looking at 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 this week, so still not terrible. You know how many clans can grow by 10 to 20 people a week every week? That's still pretty good. Obviously, we've hemorrhaged a couple of people. Just people who either really weren't active in here and thus never got hooked into the group, and people who showed up, didn't do anything for a week, and left. That happens too. There's always a degree of attrition with these things. And right here, for the first time, live during the State of the Empire, Stoned Unicorn and Mario's have been banished to the Shadow Realm.
Are we doing
Crossman, you will
weekly
suffer the
vanishes?
same fate. Well, no, I just use the prune function, and it takes out anybody who doesn't have any roles and hasn't posted anything in more than a day.
Oh, okay. I thought
So
that'd
those
be
are
cool.
people who haven't
And
even
here's
accepted
your
the...
9 o'clock pruning.
Yeah, really. I will probably run a live prune every week if there's anybody to prune, though. So be prepared for that, I guess. Doesn't seem like a bad idea to me.
Nope.
That being said, I would say things are going pretty well. I'm still consistently seeing raid groups getting put together. I'm seeing fire teams running. A lot of people have been chilling in the looking for fire team lately, so I'm glad to see the channel getting used. The Not Safe for Work channels will be going live within the next day or two. Just been kind of letting it stew in the back of my mind on how exactly to break it up.
What exactly is that?
Somebody care to field this one?
NSFW,
It's sad.
porn, any adult content,
Oh. Okay.
not safe for work.
That's where all of our clan members post stuff of themselves, right?
No.
Alright, who said that?
I'm just fucking
Oh,
around.
she got excited. She got real.
Swear to God.
All I heard was porn channel. What?
Whoa.
There was a vote on this. I don't know how y'all are surprised.
I'm not
No,
surprised.
I don't
I'm
wanna-
just like, me.
I held a public goddamn referendum on this shit.
That he
And,
did.
Last week's State of the Empire. Yes, you did.
That's when I announced the results. Yeah, I ran the referendum for a few days beforehand.
Well,
like
I'm
2 or
new
3?
this week, so
Ah. Well, you've chosen an interesting time.
I'm
That-
liking it so far.
That being said, Frodo, did you have anything you needed to announce this week?
Nope, I was gone for a portion of the week, so haven't really noticed much except to reiterate the whole stop using D2 ops as a chatting ground. You have D2 general for that. Don't use D2 ops for that.
Yeah, it's annoying trying to have to scroll all the way back to find ops.
Yep.
That's
I
exactly
don't-
why we don't want you to do that.
Yep. And I don't want to be that guy that has to personally call you out. But if it keeps going that way, I'll start. I'll start publicly calling out people instead of just doing the friendly reminders of whatnot. I'll start calling people out.
And I'd like you all to spread the word. Once you've successfully created your LFG post, please delete your LFG create command, because the command is not necessary to keep the post up. It's just, for whatever reason, unlike other bots, it doesn't give me the ability to have it set to just delete the command when it's done. But the commands are also kind of cluttering things up, especially with the people doing LFG creates, edits, and all of the posting going on in between. So you have all been informed. It's stated at the top of the channel as well, in the form of the description. And if you all spread the word, we should be able to get this under wraps in pretty short order.
Shit.
I'm only asking you to be about half as infectious as the coronavirus.
Damn.
I know, right?
Speaking of which, yeah, so we have no idea if this is going to be the new plague of the century or not. There are some theories that it's a Chinese bioweapon. It's respiratory. It spreads in basically the same way as the flu. It may be slightly more infectious, so wash your hands, carry hand sanitizer, don't touch your eyes or nose too much.
Well,
Contain your coughing and sneezing, and just generally give anybody who appears to be having anything from allergies up a little bit of a wide berth, and or live like the Asians do and get yourself one of those little fucking, face masks.
Yeah, especially
And you
people
should
that
be fine.
work in places with circulated air, like hospitals and shit like that, and office buildings.
Yeah. So, yeah, just pretend you're Japanese for a few weeks and we should be fine.
Well, Chinese actually, but
Both. They're
no,
both
yeah, well,
incredibly crowded, so they both have a habit of just wearing those masks in public.
oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're
They've
right.
become something of a fucking fashion statement in Japan half the time. Fucking Japanese, dude.
Come on, they're good people, man. They're good people.
Oh no, I'm sure they are, but it doesn't make it any less hilarious. Well, I don't know. Can they be good people? They seem to really fucking normalize the sexualization of 13-year-old girls.
that's disturbing as hell.
Watch an
But of
anime and tell
course.
me I'm wrong.
No, you are not wrong.
You are not
Fair
wrong.
point.
You are not wrong.
The best kind.
Whoa!
That's fucked.
What the
Straight up
fuck?
fucked
Was
up.
that Nova?
That was Nova.
That was
That's
Nova,
great.
wasn't it?
I love the regular shit posting of this channel.
Concern.
Big concern.
Greetings, Imperial citizens. What's going on in... Oh, sweet Emperor. Exterminatus! So, all in favor of nuking China?
Aye.
I
Bye.
Wait, shit, they
Hey.
make almost everything. What are we gonna do about that?
We'll move
We
them
need to
from
find
Make our own
manufacturing to
shit.
India.
I thought everything was made in Taiwan.
there we go. Now
No.
we're safe.
Nuke them and then we enslave them to make our shit.
Taiwan
The
doesn't
more
have
I
enough
survive.
labor to produce everything. But India does.
In India sounds nice, yeah.
That's actually our entire contingency plan. If the trade war kept going, the companies were just going to move manufacturing to India. That's all that was going to
Blame
happen.
them. They don't even stop
And then
for
China
car
would
accidents
fucking
in
die.
India.
China would wither,
It would.
die, collapse, and return to an agrarian way of living overnight. It would be the great fall backwards. And it would have
Good,
probably
very
about as
good.
much death as their great leap forward. It would honestly suck for the Chinese people, but that's what you get for putting communists in power.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
Anyway, Yeah, I think that about covers it for this week. Any questions, comments, concerns, feedback that anybody'd like to share?
Where's my hat?
Nope.
I have one reach out that I would like to do. He's not in the second Legion, but with Coffee Devotee being recently added to the clan, he's been going above and beyond with reaching his hand out to people who need help in raids and Crucible and Gambit, and he's just really helpful towards everybody who's new. So my reach out goes to him.
Yeah, I've seen a little bit of that myself this week. I gotta agree with her on that. I've seen that myself.
All right.
I second that.
Yeah, I do too. I've been playing with him a lot. He's chill. Same with Tutor.
Well, it sounds like we have a consensus.
Yep.
Therefore,
And I think I'm going to go ahead and put a shout out as well. I actually got two. So anytime I actually had signal this week, two names constantly kept popping up on my end, or when I was scrolling through chat. MJ and Italo.
Yeah, Italo's been on a lot on the second too, as a matter of fact. I was just
I
going through
second
that.
that.
all right. Well, Italo
That's,
got a promotion this week because that was noted. So, yay, I managed to keep up with something without help. And
oh, I want to say congratulations to Mickey Five for getting the whisper today.
all right.
What?
Yes, he got the
So,
whisper.
real quick before y'all run off on me, we're going to add MJ7791 is promoted to Repicar, and Coffee Devotee is promoted to Photomar.
All
Per
right.
the recommendation of officers and officer candidates. Did anyone else have anything they'd like to add?
Congrats.
I
I
don't think I got anything.
just how many of you guys like? I mean, I usually play late at night. It seems to be hard to find people who also play because my schedule's kind of opposite. I usually am up during the night, usually sleep during the day until around this time. So if we could have like a group of people that are like known for playing at night, that'd be cool. If we could like have a group for them, so other people know that other people are playing late at night.
Well, if you want, you can go ahead and shoot me a message via Discord. I'm normally on during the weekends, but not to take up too much time for everybody who's currently in chat. Yeah, just shoot me a message and I'll see if I'll be on.
Yeah, we had a pretty large contingent of late nighters, so to speak, but I think some of them have kind of gone inactive and the list has thinned itself down over time. We're trying to rebuild that because my schedule's all over the place. So my general goal is to get the group to the point where regardless of when you're playing, you can find people to play with. So I'm going to start looking into doing some overnight recruiting as a whole. Hope to catch people in those weird hours.
Okay, cool. Well, let me know if you need any help with that. I'm usually up till 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning, so.
That feeling. All right. Anything else anybody would care to add?
It's good to be back.
Yeah.
Add some Valkarmar to that. It's good to be bad. No. That sounded like a dying cow. It's okay. You can say it.
I know it's kind of cut off there towards the end, so.
Deported.
That's fun.
Bum. Bye.
Right.
It had to be done. Where was I? Right. Do we have any further games people would care to recommend our expansion into this week?
What about Dauntless? Have anybody brought up Dauntless yet?
Never fucking heard of it.
I played Dauntless.
Like I've just like kind of watched videos of it. Like what I get out of it is Fortnite graphics, but with like Monster Hunter gameplay.
I've burnt out on it in beta.
Okay, I've never sat down and actually played it, but the gameplay looks alright.
Do we do anything for company?
It's okay.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Yeah,
It's
good.
pretty decent.
Yeah, people are talking over each other again.
Yeah.
The floor recognizes deer.
Company of Heroes or Company of Heroes 2?
I
know it's
have
an older
them.
game. Yeah, so do I.
I don't. When I see Company of Heroes 2, I don't think older game for some reason.
Well, it's not that old. That's why.
Well, it's several years old now. It's just the.
Yeah, well, Company of Heroes is from what, 07?
Well, yeah, but it was also incredibly fucking innovative at the time.
Oh, I know. I've logged many hours on that game. I don't know, just a thought.
I'll have to give it an install at some point. Because I have it and I haven't played it in a while.
I'll play with the other kid.
Jesus Christ, the last time I played that, Fear was still part of the group. Before he went all... I'm a woman and I now have Trump derangement syndrome.
Trump derangement syndrome.
It was the weirdest fucking thing.
Sounds hell fucking weird.
Unironically called me a Nazi for pointing out that it was declassified that Soviet agents had infiltrated the United States education system in the 50s and 60s. This is unironically declassified.
I've got no comment.
He literally told me that cultural Marxism is a Nazi term and it's a conspiracy theory. I'm like, dude, here's the here's the KGB agent that defected telling us that they did it back in like the 80s, right? Here's the footage of that. And here's the declassified CIA documents stating that they knew about it. And here's the declassified KGB documents stating that they did it.
But you're a Nazi, you're a goose stepper.
Nazi conspiracy theorists. I'm like, dude, I hate Nazis. Nazis want to take away my guns just like the communists.
Yeah. Don't take away my guns.
I'm all about freedom of speech and shooting shit. The
Yeah,
Nazis and the commies both hate me, dude. And I hate them. The reason I rail on the commies more is because everybody agrees Nazis bad. Right now, there seems to be a split consensus on whether or not commies are bad, even though they killed more people. Trying to figure that one out.
Yeah,
oh, right,
stupidity.
the infiltration
They're
of the
bad.
education system. Weird.
Yeah. I know better.
Private school your kids if you can, people. The public education system's fucked. In more ways than one. It won't just not teach your kids anything useful, it'll also completely fucking ruin them. Psychologically.
Yeah, I'm starting to see that now.
Yep.
I need my safe room.
That's where I'm right now.
The only
Such a remote
safety
safe
is
space.
in death.
Yeah.
Life is dangerous by its very nature. The only safety is in death.
Yeah, I
Embrace
care
the
less.
chaos. Well, I think that should about do it. Unless anybody's got any last minute additions.
Any other games?
Nope, not from the look of it.
Oh, so final announcement. The Minecraft server, we got it functioning again. There was an oddity with them switching host nodes or something, and the IP got all whacked out. So that's fixed and functioning again. So we have our own private Minecraft server for those interested. And I have been playing Avorion, which is, I believe, a fairly cheap and small title as far as disk space and download and price. But it is, it's another voxel game, but it's set in space, and it involves building your own ship, firing up a hyperdrive, and killing pirates, founding space stations, and all that sweet, sweet spacey goodness. So if anybody's interested, I've been playing on a server. You're welcome to join. I've got a fleet. I'll set you up with a ship right out of the gate.
That's what you were playing the other day when we were talking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've been sitting here trying to fucking. I finally got a new Corvette design figured out that I like. So.
Yeah, I was taking a look at it today.
Which game is this?
Avorion.
Vorion.
I will post it. There. The name of it's in
Where?
general.
Oh, okay.
Oh, also for anyone.
Yes.
In fact, here you go.
Oh yeah, there you
There's a
go.
Steam link.
Yeah. Very good.
It's coming out of early access this year. They're doing a whole new ship generation so that, because most of the ships are what the community affectionately refers to as stick ships. they're very long, thin things.
Really?
No, let me see if I can find a picture of one.
On a side note, for me being one of the or the only chick in clan, I think I hold my own pretty well.
Yeah, we make no effort to keep women out. They just don't seem to be interested in the same activities, I guess. Typically.
That sucks to be them.
Really. It's like, get some fucking taste, pleb.
Or get some balls. Mine just happen to sit 10 times higher up than men's do, but you know, they're there.
What kind of cliche anime shit? Oh, Christ.
I got a question.
We're approaching hentai levels.
Oh,
What's
boy.
up?
When can we do like a 6 versus 6 clan only crucible?
Whenever you guys put a team together.
All right, I have to hop off. I have shit to do.
Alright, dude, take it easy.
All right.
No problem,
This
man.
time, don't have a heart attack and disappear for 2 months.
Nah, man,
Yeah.
I'm good, man.
Don't catch that fucking virus.
Nah, I
Yeah,
won't.
don't do that either. Everybody, wash your hands, keep some hand sanitizer, and
Yeah.
generally avoid people for a little while until this whole thing blows
Gold.
over.
I am golden.
Yeah.
You're the only people I talk to because I don't have to fucking.
Or we're gloves or something.
Bingo.
Hey, you know, Tomic, you know all about it, brother.
The life of a shut-in will save me.
Yes, every fucking time. All right, guys. I'll holler at you later. Second Legion that's here. I hope to get some game time with you people. I've missed it, and there's a lot of new people. All right, I am running my mouth again. Later.
Sayonara, buttface. All right. Was there anything else anybody would care to add?
Nope.
All right, just one moment. Hey, hey, hey! Very nice. Let's see, where... Oh. So we've officially got enough coming in that I can actually... It'll actually pay for private servers and shit. Just had a look at the subscribe star. And... Whoops. Wrong button. Let's see. Shit, why is it being a dick? There we go. So, I would like to, of course, give a thanks to Citizen Novasef, Lord Kelly C. McGriff, Baron Frodo, and I really wish that these things had registered with their actual usernames. This would make this a lot easier. Baron Anthony, because I can't remember who that is, and I'm sorry. And a Count Mikey P82. So thank all of you for supporting us financially. We've actually got a little bit of money coming in each month now. Certainly not a ridiculous amount, but hey, what are we looking at here? Let me get you the raw finances, because transparency is important to me, especially when dealing with money. Just shy of $63 net. So we can afford to actually run our private servers and not have it coming out of my very limited pockets. So good news there. The finances are coming together. We actually have 5 subscribers active at the same time, so it should actually renew them on its own rather than requiring a manual renewal each month. So we finally did it. And if anybody else would like to support us with $1 or $5 a month to help run server costs, website costs, and hopefully allow us to start advancing certain aspects of the group in the near future, we absolutely appreciate it. If not, you're
Put
here
a
to play
link
games.
somewhere so we can.
Did I not put that in? Oh, right, that was the last thing I meant to do with, Yeah, there should be one going up before the night is through at, Brain, don't do this to me. The customs checkpoint. All right. With that being the case, I think that will do it. Meeting took a little longer. We kind of waffled around there, but I think we got the important stuff out. Everybody, avoid getting killed by Chinese bioweapons. And as always, long live the Empire.
Long live the Empire.
Live the Empire.
Long live the Empire. To the